believe it was around 4 p.m. or just after 4.
Correct.
So that one I didn't hear, but he got home, and so then I took it that they ate supper at home. Then I asked him what he was doing. He said that he went out to help his mom building the fence. I said, were the kids already in bed when you come in? And he said, yes. I said, okay, what time can you remember when you come in? He said it was starting to get dark. So May 2nd, the time frame would be between, I would think that it would start to be getting dark, would be 7:30, 8 o'clock. So he said the kids were already in bed. Then Malaya went to bed. He didn't give me a specific time. He just said that she went to bed before he did. He went to bed after 12 o'clock. It was while he was going to the bathroom around 12 o'clock that he flicked the light on in the kid's bedroom, just checking on them. They were both in their bedroom, sleeping. So then I said, okay, so I can assume from shortly after 12 to 6:17, 6:18, when the kids were reported, that you were both sleeping in bed. And he said, well, I didn't wake up when Malaya reported them not being going to school. So I said, okay. And then we got into between 8 and 8:30 when Lily came into the room. He stated that they both seen her. They both heard Jack out in the kitchen. And then we come into the 9:40. Well, he says 9:35 of the time frame of when she woke him up, because after Lily was in and basically woke him up, he was falling back in and out of sleep, the same as Malaya said she was falling in and out of sleep. But Malaya heard silence at the 9:35 mark or 9:40, so that's in the 5 minutes. She says to Daniel, or tells him, or asks him, well, however it's stated. One says that she's told, the other said he asked, do you hear the kids? They get up, they look in the trailer, they can go to check their bedrooms, they can't see them in the trailer. They then go outside. This is apparently when Daniel started hollering Jack and Lily's name, and when Janie would have woke up and heard Daniel holler name, she gets up a few minutes later. As she is getting up out of bed, Daniel runs up into the woods to the forts to check their forts. By the time that he comes back down, his mother's outside. She had asked Malaya what was going on. Malaya said that the kids are missing. Her mother, or Janie, says, how long? And Malaya says 20 minutes. Daniel comes back down out of the woods, and she's on her phone to 911. Daniel says that's when he jumped in the vehicle. He drove up and down the Gairloch Road, checking the culverts and the Landsdowne Road. And by the time he get back from doing that, that's when the RCMP were on site and we're into search.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I wasn't going to do a video, and I'm just going to make this short and sweet. This frustrates me so bad with the Jack and Lilly case. Now Daniel comes out with these text messages, and then a couple pages are missing. That's what was said last night. But anywho, now Daniel, oh my gosh, says that Malaya witnessed Lily coming in and out of the room that morning. Before, it was just him. Okay, so now both parents witnessed Lily in and out of the room Friday morning. Then Daniel says they went to bed with their clothes on that night, yet they were in bed before he got back inside helping his mom with the fence Thursday night. So how do you know? I mean, did you actually turn the lights on in their room at midnight and look at their clothing? Did you do that? Because if you just turn the light on in the bathroom, how the hell can you tell what kind of clothing they're wearing? Do you take their blankets off of them? What? Like, I'm just curious. Then you have Daniel, oh my gosh, saying, okay, remember the statement where he says, I ran up into the woods. There's cabins, the kids' cabins up in the woods. That took about 30 seconds. Remember that? Well, supposedly Malaya was outside with him at this time. So when Janie came out, Janie obviously saw both of them because the little forts are right there by her RV. So how could she not see both of them? This is before he took his truck and went out to search. Am I wrong here? Like, am I going crazy? Because I keep hearing different things every time these people speak. Different things, all right? And supposedly they went out to dinner that night, Thursday night, but they only grabbed takeout at this pizza parlor place or whatever, and they ate at home. And then Daniel helped his mom with the fence that night when they got home. Then they got home at 4 o'clock, but on Malaya's maps, it says 3:11. So what's going on? Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. Oh, and then supposedly they heard the kids at 8:30, okay? So they heard the kids at 8:30. So think about it. And then everybody's dozing off in this house. Dozing off. I'm dozing off. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm dozing off. Wake up. Take care of your kids. Like, come on. So think about it. 8:30, guys. Janie was on the dang phone with her brother again at 8:48. Add 2 minutes and something to that. That's around 8:51 per se. All right? That's around 8:51. So supposedly, the kids disappeared in between, 8:30 and 9:40 in an hour, that fast. But Janie's dog didn't bark or anything like that. But it always barks. Wait, unless you drive a Tesla. It doesn't bark if you got a new car. Come on.